All right, good evening, everybody. So, welcome to the live stream tonight on this beautiful, warm Sunday evening here in Montreal. It's right now Sunday, March 5th, 2023. It's 8:06 p.m. There's an STM Montreal City Bus hybrid, the 12 route going to Ile des Sœurs. And for tonight's live stream, we're going to be going on the metro and taking a bus. Just cleaning my lens off here because it seems to be a bit, for some reason, a little bit foggy. But just got to clean it here. Sorry, guys. All right, there we go. Looks a bit better. So here we are. We're on the corner of Wellington and Galt. So this is Verdun, southwest Montreal. And here's de l'Église metro station. And we're going to be going inside. And hang on, guys. Stay with me. If it disconnects, hopefully we'll reconnect. Hang on. All right, guys. Hopefully you can see me. Is everybody there still? Hopefully. Just want to confirm I'm connected again. If you can see me or at least hear me, press 1. Okay, good. Hey, Bunny Crusher, Numu, Sunjib. All right, so it looks like we're connected, hopefully. All right, good. Thank you, Chow. Welcome to the chat. So what I was doing is I was turning on my free data for the hour. So with Fido, you have 1 hour, 5 times a month of free data. So it's perfect for doing a live stream. It doesn't go against my data. But I forgot to turn it on before the live stream. So the other issue I'm worried about is because we're going in the metro, I don't have a good history with live streams in the metro. They seem to cut off and it's very frustrating. So I'm going to see how this goes. Hopefully there's no issues. Yeah, so this is Galt entrance of de l'Église. And we are going now into the actual station. This is on the green line. So what I'm going to be doing tonight, so a little different. I'll be taking the metro to probably Lino Gru. And then at Lino Gru, we're going to be switching to the orange line. Well, actually, I may stay on till Barrie. All right, my dear. We're going to take the 45 bus to, dang it. So frustrating, especially on a Sunday night, man. So anyway, we're gonna take the 40. We're gonna take the 45 RTL, and we're gonna check out Panama terminus. Maybe, perhaps we get lucky. We'll see a REM train. The only thing that sucks right now is we've got 8 minutes to wait for this train to come because we just missed it. So yes. Yeah, I guess I'm lagging because I'm in a metro station. So hopefully the signal gets better. I could always go outside to kill some time. Hi, Mr. Chicken. How you doing? All right, guys, how's the video now? Is it a bit better? Is it clear? Hopefully it's clear. Thank you, Tomato, for the tip. I appreciate it. Hopefully the picture's clear, because if it's clear, I'm going to stay in this spot till the train comes. Audio's choppy, okay. I'd say de l'Église falls maybe within 8. It's not really that bad of a station. It's boring, but the architecture is simple. That's what I like about it. So we got 7 minutes now till our train comes. The only thing is, you know, for these live streams, I've been having really bad luck lately with the connection staying connected even outside. It's got disconnected many times. Yeah, that's the reason why there's 2 floors, 2 levels, is because of the ground. When they did the construction, they could only do it in 2 levels. So that's why you have 2 platforms. There's one here, and there's one on another floor. You can't see it, obviously, but they're stacked. Hey, Brandon, good to see you. Aiden. Yeah, so, Luca, yeah, I'll keep you updated. Maybe at Bonaventure, I'll be there maybe around 9:30 or so. I'm not sure. Just gotta wait for the train here. I don't want to move too much because I know it's gonna mess the signal up, knowing my luck. Yeah, thanks, Aiden. Yeah, so Henri Beaugrand, we got a lot of action there. Especially during rush hour. That's the best time to go. Usually, for the best action, I'd say it's afternoon rush hour. Yeah, Metro's coming in about 5 minutes, according to our time here. Lens is still a bit foggy, but I think it's, I don't know. Can't have it perfect, right? That's a bit better. Another interesting feature here is this little area here, maintenance area. So let's hope the stream does continue in the tunnel. I'm hoping it continues in the tunnel. If it doesn't, what I'll do is, like I usually do, I'll make a second live stream. So just be prepared for the possibility I may have to do that. I'm still trying to figure out why that happens so often. I don't know if it's Fido, which is my phone provider, or if it's just the signal in the area sucks. I don't know. But yeah, we're going towards Henri Beaugrand. That's right, Chal. So 3 minutes. And we're right in the middle. I wonder if we're going to get an MR73 or if we're going to get an Azure train. Yeah, no problem, Ryan. Have a good night there, buddy.
Attention à tous les opérateurs, code 61 sur la ligne jaune. Attention à tous les opérateurs, code 61 sur la ligne jaune.
Yeah, so there's the overtime call for the workers if they want to work overtime, I believe. Yeah, so Gav's mentioning there's too many mods. Well, look, you know, here's the thing. Like, I know most people that come to my stream are well behaved, so I don't really got to worry about people misbehaving. And, you know, I figured it's kind of unique, you know, to give everyone a nice blue look. I don't think anyone got harmed by it yet. There's no issues, so it's just something I'm doing for fun. I haven't had any problems. If there is problems, I'll fix it. But for now, it's going good. I like it. And I think a lot of people like being blue. So if anyone wants to be blue, let me know, and I'll make you blue with the wrench. I hear it coming now, guys. Hey, Sev. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, train's coming now. I hear it. Remember, if the stream cuts off, guys, just please be patient, and I will make a new one within 2 minutes later. So, unfortunately, yeah, the connections are not the greatest sometimes. So I hear an Azure coming the opposite way towards Angrion. Yeah, Numu, you did. You made an announcement video, which was very good, very good work, editing and whatnot. Hey, Sev. Well, we got an MR73, guys. Our favorites, at least most of us. I didn't get the element number, Chal. I'll check when I get off. Hey, Fred, welcome from Cornwall. Station, and this is the window that's dirty, guys, not my lens. Yeah, so I'm not on the trailer car, so I can't see the element. I'm on 79691, so I'd have to go to the next trailer. Favorite station, Charlevoix, which we're coming up to because it's the deepest. They have some nice stained glass windows. Here it is, guys, the deepest point in the Montreal Metro, right here, where I am. This is Charlevoix Station, the Honorable Grand platform. Deepest level in the Montreal Metro system. So now we're coming up to Lino Gru, which is where I'm going to switch to the orange line. Yeah, it's funny, a lot of transit users, they mention Atwater as their first metro station that they've been to. For me, my first metro station was Bonaventure, I believe. When I came into the train station from New Brunswick for the first time. But that was years ago, I don't remember, that was in the early 1990s. Now this is frustrating because this is where there's signal issues coming up now. Because they're doing construction outside on the structures. Cofer 2 is another beautiful station. Hey guys, hopefully you can see me. The train's coming in 1 minute. The train is coming in 1 minute here on the Orange Line towards Montmorency, so. Yeah, Montmorency direction. How's the image now, guys? How's the video? Is it a bit better? I'm gonna stay in the spot till the train comes. Oh, we got an announcement. Oh man. Oh, we got a service slowdown on the Orange Line, guys. Service slowdown on the Orange Line, both directions. And I'm looking at the clock here, and it says next train delayed. No codes, just service slowdown. And I didn't hear any codes at all when I was on the metro coming here. But then again, I don't know if they always play the 900, the emergency codes, on the actual metro trains in between stations. I'm not sure yet what time I'll be back at Bonaventure, but probably 9:30 max. So we're gonna wait here for this train. I'm gonna go down and see. Let's see if we can see the lights flashing, guys. I'm just scared that we're gonna lose connection here, but the good news is this end that I'm walking towards is closer to the outside. We'll see if we see any lights flashing. Status lights. Yeah, hey Neil, welcome to the chat. Oh, there's the station chief running. Oh boy, the station chief is running. Oh no, sorry, it's looks like a driver. I think there's a bathroom here. That's why. I thought that was the incident chief. Hey Neil, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, so Neil's mentioning there's a lot of secret rooms here. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so we got a broken square. So that means normal service, no flashing lights. So there's no power cut or anything on the line. In there, I think, is a washroom. There's the tunnel facing Georges Vanier, facing east, the direction we're going in. Yeah, thanks, Chal. Let me know if there's any notifications. Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing that, Ryan. I'm going to be taking the RTL 45 bus. And we're going to be going across the Samuel du Champlain Bridge. We're going to go to Panama terminus and probably back again to Bonaventure, or depending, probably not likely, I may take a bus from Panama to Longueuil University de Montreal. Longueuil University de Sherbrooke. Chow, you know that one. I said it the other day. Made a mistake in my video. Longueuil University de Montreal. It's Longueuil University de Sherbrooke. Yeah, I love the Georges Vanier tree. Hey Nick, welcome. Norm. No, it's still saying delayed, guys, on the screen. Yeah, Chal hates it when I call it Longueuil University de Montreal. Interestingly enough, I think Laval at Montmorency has a campus for the University de Montreal. I could be wrong, but I think as soon as you get out of Montmorency and Laval, I think there's a campus for the University of Montreal there that was built like 10 years ago or so. Hey, Sev, yeah. That's, I got mixed up the other night in my video. Wouldn't it be cool if we got a Code 900 announcement now while doing a live stream? Yeah, I'm going to be going to Bonaventure probably after. Yeah, Bonaventure, taking the 45 and then 45 back again. I want to show you. Oh, it's here the update.
Un incident cause un ralentissement de service sur la ligne Orange. Attention, ralentissement de service sur la ligne Orange. Votre message suivant.
Yeah, still no updates, same message. Interestingly enough, the train after this says 5 minutes, and that number is going down. So I don't know what's going on. What I'll do is I'll stay here another couple of minutes, and if I don't get anything in terms of trains coming, I might just get back on the green line, go to Peel, walk down Peel to Bonaventure. Well, I hear a train coming the Cover 2 direction. That's good news. I'm going to see it now. Hey, Bunny. Well, thanks for joining the stream for at least a little bit. Appreciate it. Have a good night's sleep there. We'll do another stream later in the week. Hey, MTL Rail fan. So keep an eye, guys. There's a train coming now. Right down there. So at least the line has movement. That's a good sign. Ours should be here soon, hopefully. No, I didn't get any snow videos, Ryan. Not yesterday. But I think a couple of YouTubers are in Toronto right now doing some videos. I think they got some footage of the storm. It was quite the storm. There was even lightning in the storm, lightning and thunder. Yeah, it's a great angle for sure. See, the next train after this one says 3 minutes, but the next one says delay. Figure that one out. Yeah, you guys guessed the Azure coming at the next station, and you got it right. 9 right there. Just saw the trailer cab. Element 39. Yeah, I'm going to wait another few minutes here, and if it doesn't come by the time the next train comes on the green line going towards HB, I'm going to get on it, the green line. Okay, hey Jack, good to see you. Hey Spooky, hey, you work with me, interesting. First time I have a coworker joining me on a stream. Yeah, there it is. I wonder which coworker it is. Yeah, so set 5 we're on. Is there set 5?
Prochaine station, Georges Vanier. Station Georges Vanier.
Oh, hey, John. Oh. All right, so here we are, Georges Vanier.
Prochaine station, Lucien Lallier.
No Wi-Fi, it's phone data, cellular data. It's been like that for about, what, guys, 10 years now? No Wi-Fi yet. But hope maybe one day, eh, Jack? Maybe one day you could do a bass guy show live from the tunnel. And by the way, if anyone wants to check out Jack's page, you can post a link, Jack, to your website. Just got a beautiful new computer. Amazing quality, his new show. And the funny thing is,
Station Lucien Lallier.
me and Jack, we talked to another guy, Stefan from Slovakia, and we're sending Stefan postcards. He's sending us postcards too and coins. So it's kind of cool, you know. Even though it's all technology, YouTube, it's fun to do old-fashioned mail, you know. So shout out to Jack. Good job on the computer, buddy. Well deserved. Yeah, definitely check out Jack, everybody.
Prochaine station, Bonaventure.
And for anyone else, if you want to promote yourself, share content, go ahead. Just post a link in the chat board. Hey Fred, I don't know if you guys got the snowstorm recently in Cornwall. Fred is a former Montrealer as well, I believe. Yeah, Stefan sent some old banknotes from Germany. And some coins.
Station Bonaventure.
Stefan from Slovakia, we know him as. And he lives in, I forget the name of the city. Baraslavia. Probably botched it, but... Yeah, Chal, I'll keep you updated for the week, let you know what the schedule is. All right, thanks there, Luca. I'll keep you updated. All right, now we're going to Terminus Centreville. Yes, Bankska Strica. Yeah, I have to work on the pronunciation. But yeah, that's Slovakia. And yeah, I'm gonna check out the Olympic Stadium again soon. They're doing a little bit more work. Hey, look, you can see inside here. They're doing a little bit more work there. But I will go for sure soon. Check it out. Yeah, so the escalator here, very quiet. I think some of the modern ones are quiet. So we're gonna make our way up now to the terminus, which will soon be not closing, but we'll have a lot of buses being abolished because of the REM, the REM. And we're going to see a REM station later in the video, as long as it doesn't disconnect. We may even see some testing going on for the trains. Not sure 100%, but we may. We'll see the elevator. For all you elevator fans. Hopefully we don't lose signal in the elevator. So the REM is supposed to open in spring, that's all they said. I've heard people say April, some people said May. June 20th, because that's around the first day of summer, I believe. Yeah, Jack, some great documentaries on YouTube concerning the metro and the history of the metro and when they built it. And yeah, come on and visit sometime, Sev. Check it out when the REM opens. All right, so here we are. We're at the 45 stop. This is the RTL buses, which go on the South Shore, Longueuil, Brossard, Greenfield Park, Boucherville. So our next one is in 12 minutes, because it's a Sunday night. But while we wait, I'm not going to do this too long. We're going to go check out some of these exobus lines, and these ones go even further south. Chambly, Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu. Fellow YouTuber Ben drives one of these buses. I don't think he's working tonight, but the Candiac and Dumontagne. There's one that goes, Dumontagne's more north. I'm surprised that's still running right now. Interesting. I thought that was only a weekday bus. Yeah, so this is where the EXO buses are. The screen is off here, this one. There's some buses that go to Chambly, La Prairie. There's your entrance right there. Here's your map of where the bus stops are here at the terminus. And they even have these cool little foot maps where you can actually, this is to stand in line, it's to coordinate the lines, because you can imagine during rush hour how big the lines are. So this guides you right to the door so the lines don't get mixed up. And it snakes around. So since we have a bit of time to kill, we'll walk around. Yeah, animated ads in the tunnels. I've been hearing about this, Aiden. It's, sorry, I don't know if it's Aiden or Aiden. I think it's Aiden. Yeah, so those are ads in the tunnels when you walk, when you go by in the trains. Creates the illusion, I think, that they're moving. It's like the old cartoons. And as you go through the tunnel, it gives the illusion that the ads are moving. Oh yeah, that's good. You got to see Ben today, and I think Nick and them. Hey, Waffle, welcome. Yeah, so I'm heading to, I took the metro earlier, and now I'm heading to Panama terminus on the 45. It's coming in about 10 minutes. So what happened today, I was supposed to meet up with a couple of rail founders, but unfortunately, I fell asleep at around 7, 8 a.m. Woke up briefly a couple hours later and then fell back to sleep again. So my weekend schedule needs to change. It's very frustrating, where I'm often up late at night, sometimes all night. And then I get up halfway through the day or later. So it's definitely something I got to work on, because now I lost most of my day, but I am out, I am filming. But yeah, I definitely have to work on the weekend sleep schedule. It's frustrating, especially when you make plans and you want to collaborate or something. Here's the old door indicators, by the way, or the old stops. Stuck at 12. Yeah, so maybe I'm debating if I should maybe, yeah, I'll see what the 45 is. I think it's every 15 minutes or so coming back. Yeah, probably 10 p.m. would be more realistic, but Because the other thing I was debating was taking a bus from Panama to Longueuil Station and then taking the yellow line. So what we'll do when we get to Panama, we'll check out the bus schedule and see if we could do that. So we have 9 more minutes until our bus arrives. Hey Jack, yeah, grab a slice of pizza. And the funny thing, Jack, is, you know, at Longueuil Station or Longueuil Terminus, on the yellow line there was actually a really good pizza place, but it caught fire, unfortunately. So because of that, there's no pizza place. Or if you want good pizza, I recommend going to Guy Concordia and Pizza Bella, one of my favorite pizza places. Hey NASCAR Flame, welcome. And I read somewhere that they took a few 45 routes off the line recently. There was a notification on the RTL Twitter page that they removed some 45 buses from the schedule. Probably because the REM is coming soon. Now, because it's a Sunday night, we may not get an articulated bus, a long bus. We may get a short, regular Nova bus, hybrid bus. Last night when I came here, it was a regular Nova bus. Hey Nick, if you're asking me where I am, I'm actually in Canada. I'm in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So this, if you're not familiar, it's right above New York State, Maine, more or less. Yeah, I was here yesterday, Jack. Did a video. Actually, did I get any video? No, I was coming here yesterday to get some REM, the REM train, in action. But there was no testing going on when I arrived. So I was here last night. But I didn't get any footage. Yeah, the pics I sent, I think it was from here, and also the one in Panama and Brossard when we crossed the bridge. The new station that I showed you, Jack. That's the new bus station, but also part of the train station, technically the REM station. So that one that looked really clean, this one here is really old, and this one's in Montreal. The one you saw is in the South Shore. That's where we're going to be going now. And Sunjib, I have to watch your video. I see you did a premiere. I'm gonna have to get caught up on that. All right, so be patient, guys. Another 7 minutes until the 45 comes. And by the way, if anyone's wondering, yes, this line that we're taking right now, the 45, it will be abolished. They're going to be getting rid of it once the REM opens, the REM train. And not only that, a lot of lines are going to be either deleted, abolished, or merged on the South Shore because they want to coordinate it with the REM. And if you're not familiar, the REM is actually a private company that runs it. And I think there's an agreement with the other transit companies that they're not allowed to compete with the REM. So for example, the REM trains going across the bridge, they can't have too many other buses going across the bridge to compete with it. Yeah, exactly, Vincent. That's my plan. Hey, Jack. Yeah, you see this here. This is actually, I think, an emergency exit button. I think if you pull it, it opens the doors. Yeah, my plan, is to go to terminus Panama and then come back. And of course, Jack today was busy doing some cool work on his computer. It shows every Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. As I say, subscribe. I highly recommend it. It looks like, oh no, that's the 321. That's the EXO 321 pulling in, which goes to La Prairie or Candiac. All right, guys, another few minutes, 5 minutes or so. Now there's an outdoor bus terminus, it's called the Mansfield terminus, and a lot of EXO buses that serve the further areas, they use that during rush hour. What's probably going to happen is all the buses that are getting deleted here, removed, are going to make space for the Mansfield buses so they can move, all the EXO buses can move in here. So, but it's going to be much less crowded, I believe, once that happens. Hey, Rodrigo. Oh, thank you. So Rodrigo's tracking the buses right now. He's using the transit tracking app. I'm going to get 21058. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we got an articulated bus, guys. Beautiful. So it's an elongated bus. This is the long buses. Articulated buses. I think I remember the 935. Ages ago. Yeah, I'm definitely going to head to the stadium one day and do a live stream there. Walk around outside, go inside the tunnels. So if you're wondering what's going on, why are there stickers here? Well, that's because there's, I believe the maintenance union, the mechanics want better salary, better working conditions. So as you see in here, Rodrigo said 21058, and indeed that's our bus. That's the bus we're on right there, 21058. That's the bus registration number, not the route number. We're going to put our pass here. And the reason he knows that, if you're not familiar, he uses an app called Transit Tracker. Put it in Google or Bing or whatever, Transit Tracker. And it's an app that tells you where all the buses are and all the networks, all the lines. Really cool thing. So we're going to sit on this side because we're going to try to see some REM trains being tested. I'm going to open a window up here so we get a view outside. Because the REM tracks will be on our left once we hit the bridge. And it's not too cold tonight, so we can open the window up. So I'll get back to the chat board here. And yeah, the status lights are off. So when the status lights are off on the REM tracks, it means there's a chance there's trains being tested. When they turn green, it means there's no testing going on for sure. It means the power is on, or the power is off, sorry. Hey, thank you, Jack, for the tip. I appreciate that. Very much appreciated. You know, every little bit helps. Much appreciated. Yeah, so what I'll do is, since you mentioned the middle part, what I'll do when I get closer to Panama, once we cross the bridge, maybe I'll go into the middle part of the bus and you can see the axle bending around. Oh, Waffle Wizard saw a REM. And by the way, if you're wondering what the Expo Rail Museum is, Numu is mentioning the Expo Rail Museum. The Expo Rail Museum is a Canadian train museum. Biggest train museum in Canada. I was telling Jack about this last night. It has lots of trains, freight trains, passenger train cars, and St. Catharines, I believe. I went there once in 2014. Beautiful. Indoor and outdoor. And that's where our old Metro cars are, the MR63s. Do I have a favorite fleet number? Not really. I like, believe it or not, the older buses are the best. I always think that. And the newer buses are starting to get more comfortable as well. I noticed the hybrids, the newer ones, and the electric ones. Oh, look at that. There's a coach bus, guys. So that's an EXO bus. And the EXO buses, a lot of them use the coach buses to get passengers around. And they lease the buses from certain companies like Transdev, Transbus. Here's an old sign that's no longer working. So now we're leaving the terminus. Yeah, so for comfort, yeah, I definitely prefer the older ones and the very newer ones. Also, the electric buses. I know Longueuil doesn't have any electric buses, but they will probably be getting some soon. The new flyers I do like, but for sure the old ones. And Jack, you were mentioning, you know, the GM New Look buses. The GM New Looks. Back in the day, you know, they had the nice couch-like seats on them. In the 80s and 90s. And there's the tallest building in Montreal, 1,000 de la Gauchetière. Yeah, 2002, very comfortable bus. Nova bus, second generation. And Jack mentioned about taking a bus from Scotland to Poland 8 times. Yeah, it was hell but fun. Well, yeah, I can imagine, you know, bus transport is fun. And there's a bus that goes from here to Toronto called Megabus. It's a double-decker bus. Look up Megabus. I took that once to Toronto. It was not very comfortable at the end of the ride, but it was fun. And I sat right on the top, right at the top, where you can look out the windshield. And it's like you're looking out the windshield, but it's the top. Here's the new National Bank headquarters. Just built the building. And here's a good spot for rail fan. I know a couple of fellow YouTubers have been here lately on those structures right there. Filming some trains. Really good spot. So we're approaching the bridge now, guys. And we're going to be going on the Bonaventure Expressway. That's epic, Jack, you know, and let me tell you, Jack, you have some great stories to tell. Yeah, Megabus is also in the UK. Thanks, Jack, for the support. So we should arrive at Panama. I don't know, maybe someone can check when this 45 is arriving at Panama. I say within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, probably closer to 10 minutes. And then we'll get to see Panama Station, the RAM, at least from the outside, and of course Panama bus terminus. There's an STM bus to 61 that goes to Duluth. That's where I started my live stream. That goes all the way to Verdun. So we're getting on the expressway now, and then we're going to go through Ile de Sur, Nuns Island. And guys, look up, we got a beautiful moon today. Yeah, for sure, Jack, way too many cars. But hopefully public transit gains momentum. There's a Jacques Cartier Bridge in the distance facing east. It's illuminated, all blue. I'm going to be doing a walk on that bridge soon. The good news, guys, is the temperatures are getting a lot warmer lately. Spring is coming, summer is coming. So we're going to see the bridge in a minute, the Samuel du Champlain Bridge, illuminated. It's going to be all blue and green. But first we're going to pass under the Victoria Bridge, which is one of the oldest bridges in Canada. There's an RTL bus. It's a 45 going back, non-articulated bus. Yeah, so there's the Victoria Bridge right here. And it's all metal. It's metal, there's no asphalt at all. And the train runs between the two sides of train tracks, I believe. Oh no, yeah, sorry, the vehicles run beside the train tracks, and the train tracks are in the middle of the bridge, and it's all metal, even the traffic for the vehicles, the road for the vehicles, all metal. And there it is, the beautiful Samuel du Champlain Bridge. Beautiful colors, my favorite colors actually, which could be a coincidence, that blue and the teal, aqua, green, sky blue. Yeah, Jack definitely knows his jazz, so UZEB, Weather Report, great jazz bands. Hey Nick, no, I'm not in America, I'm in Canada, which is your neighbor to the north. Montreal, Canada. We're located right above New York State. We do have similar transit to like New York City and that, but still different. So 9:25 is my bus back. So this is, I'm not on a bridge yet, I'm on the Bonaventure Expressway entering Ile des Sœurs, Nuns Island, and we're coming up now to Nuns Island REM station. There's the REM tracks up there, guys. There they are. We're about to go underneath them. And now, in about 30 seconds or so, we're going to actually see the Ile des Sœurs REM station coming into view. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Thanks Jack, thanks Sev. And you know, it's all for fun, this is just for fun. You know, I like sharing this with people from around the world. That's why I try to, you know, if I give details sometimes that are repetitive, and I know a lot of local people know some of the details, like about where we are and stuff, it's just to let people know who aren't from this area, so they can be familiar. So I apologize if I repeat a lot of things in streams and videos. And here it is, guys. Ile des Sœurs REM station, right there. Soon to be in operation. And there's the REM tracks on the bridge. And interestingly enough, the REM tracks are right in the middle of the bridge, and the vehicle traffic is on the side, each side. And on the other side of the bridge, we're facing east right now with the camera. There's a pedestrian path that I walked on. Very beautiful. Another great spot for REM spotting. And the Jacques Cartier Bridge is down there. And there's Montreal in the distance. We're heading away from it. Kind of like a Doppler effect. So this is a path on the other side. You'll see it when we come back. It's a pedestrian path, cyclist path, and it's open all year round, with the exception of certain days where they're clearing it because of the storm. Snowstorm or something. Just like the Jacques Cartier Bridge has one as well. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. A lot of RTL buses are getting modified. Some are getting deleted, abolished, some are merging, some are staying as is. Yeah, a lot of people tried to block the REM, especially the one in the east. They're thinking of doing one in the east end, and that's up in the air. They were supposed to extend it towards eastern Montreal, Anjou and all that, but a lot of people are blocking that. But our blue line and our metro is getting extended, so that's always a good thing. So here's the bridge, the main superstructure. You can see that miles and miles away, ever since it was built. So we're about to get off the bridge in a moment. See if we can see any REM. So far no trains. Doesn't mean there is none. Could be further back. I know Waffle Wizard saw one, and he's checking the cams. There's live cameras on this bridge that you can watch the trains 24 hours a day, and the traffic and the buses and all that. If somebody wants to put the link up to the cams on YouTube for the bridge, go right ahead. Really cool. It's real time. So no, this isn't beside La Ronde, the Carnival La Ronde, the fair amusement park is further east. It's the other bridge that we saw in the distance. And La Ronde, I definitely have to go back. I haven't been there in like 5 years. And the Monster, Jack's mentioning the Monster. It's an old wooden roller coaster in La Ronde. One of my favorites. I love it. And the Monster's one of the oldest in Canada. It does hurt a bit when you ride it. It's really bumpy, so you gotta be prepared for that, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't think you can bring cell phones. Jack says live stream the roller coaster ride on the Monster. Yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea. But look, there are people that do GoPros. They put GoPros on themselves. GoPro cameras. That's something I want eventually. You can bring that on the roller coaster and it's safe. Strap it to your head or whatever. And there it is, guys. Panama Station right there. Still doing some finishing touches, but it's looking good. So no trains. We haven't seen any trains, but we may see some when we get out. And before we go to the station from the outside, we're going to go through Panama bus terminus. Yeah, I'm not on any Nikki, I'm not on any train. I'm on a bus. But I know there's some trains that are similar to buses, like the streetcars. They have a similar design. This is the 45 route RTL heading towards Panama. Oh, 1985, Jack. I didn't know it was that old. Incredible. The Monster roller coaster, 1985. Oh yeah, Brandon, you were there. I saw some of your fan videos. Ceiling fans. Yeah, and the funny thing is, we used to have streetcars back in the day. I think up until the 50s, 40s, 50s. Montreal was full of streetcars. Just look up Montreal streetcars on YouTube. Montreal trolleys, Montreal streetcars. And in fact, something really interesting, when you're on certain streets, especially downtown, St. Catherine Street, you look on the ground, you'll actually see the remnants of the old metal tracks. You'll see them sticking out of the concrete sometimes, especially in the spring after they did some snow removal operations and stuff, and there's the potholes and stuff and erosion. You'll actually see the metal sticking out where the old train tracks used to be for the trolleys. And at the Expo Rail Museum, they do have one. And I think you can actually ride it. It's outside the museum. It's on the outside of... They have the indoor part of the museum and they have the outdoor part. And I think the trolleys are on the outdoor part. You can ride them. Alright guys, we're getting off here in about 30 seconds. Alright, thanks Aiden for stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a good night. So here we are. There's the train station down there and this is the terminus. This is new. This was built within the last couple of years. The old one was not like this. It was old and falling apart. It was just a bunch of shelters outside. This one, you're going to see it's nice and there's heaters. There's actually heaters on these aisles. And then there's the indoor part, which is right there we're going to see. Where you're going to see... you can sit to warm up if it's cold. Some people said they should have enclosed all this, but you can see there's spaces there where you get the bus. I like it. I mean, there is heaters. And I guess when they built this, they were trying to cut costs, so they used less material. But it is what it is, I guess. It looks much newer, much modern. So we're going to get out. We're going to go into Panama Terminus. Now we got to be careful here because sometimes the guards give you a hassle if you're filming. So if you can see me or hear me, hit 1. I'm just gonna wait here. Hopefully this works. If you can hear me and see me, hit 1. Oh, good. All right, perfect. Thank you, Jack. All right, let people get caught up again here. All right, perfect. All right, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. And I think I figured out why the stream ends like that. I think I narrowed it down, guys, because what I do is when I turn on my free hour of data, when the hour expires, it cuts the data off my phone for some reason. So the data cuts off. And what I have to do is manually turn it back on again. So that's sort of like Jack and his Microsoft issues. This is a Fido or Samsung issue, completely stupid. But okay, we're back, guys. I think I figured that out now for the future. I apologize. So technology. Larry's the producer of the Bass Guy show, by the way. Imaginary producer, but he's real in spirit. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna walk around here. Yeah, I'm gonna check the timetable soon. I'm just gonna show everyone around. So this is the terminus, Panama bus terminus. This is where I was showing you guys pictures last night, Jack. Brand new bus terminus. And we're gonna go outside and we're gonna see the station. The REM station, right here. So this is where you're gonna get out if you wanna take the REM train. You're gonna go outside and basically you'd walk through here. There's a bit of protection from the elements in this little thing here. And it's closed off, but there's a tunnel right there, and that's the tunnel you go through. You go under it, and I guess the REM station, the entrance is right there. Now what we're gonna try to do here, there's a little path here. You can see footprints. We're not gonna go obviously on the highway, we're gonna stay where we're allowed to stay. We're gonna try to get a view of the station from the hill. We're not going over the fence, so don't worry about that. We're gonna go see, depending on how deep the snow is, get a look at the station. Yeah, it is windy. Yeah, if anyone wants to check the 45 bus heading back, be my guest. Yeah, look, we got a path here, guys, so this should help. So we're just gonna go up the hill here. We're gonna go up the hill and see what we could see. Who knows, maybe this was fellow YouTubers that came here trying to get some views of the REM. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, have a good night, Sev. Sunjeep, thanks for watching. Oh no, sorry, Sunjeep's going. All right, Sunjeep, good night. Yeah, so these are definitely people I think that were trying to check out the REM. All right, yeah, because there's the station. And there's a little spot here, people are just standing. Ah, it's perfect to see, look at that, nice view. Waffle Wizard, if you're here, you can mark this spot. Or maybe you did already, maybe this is the spot that you marked on your map of REM spotting places. Oh, that's incredible, look at that, I was right. So Luca, Infinite Flight Guy, this is him and his footprint. This is his footprints here from earlier today. Him and a fellow YouTuber, Chris, were here. So this is, we followed their footprints. Imagine that, eh? That's epic. That's what happens with YouTube sometimes, you know? So, I don't know if there's any trains right now. I'm hoping we can get one, guys, before we go back. I'll stay here for a few minutes and see. And then, I don't know what the 45 is coming. Probably, what, 10 minutes? 5 minutes? Yeah, I would leave while. Let me check the time here. Yeah, maybe leave the airport now. Head back to LG because I'm not going to be too long. For the REM trains, I think it's usually 2 cars during regular hours, and I think rush hour is 4 cars. I think a few times, once in a while, they test with eight cars, but I don't think 8 cars are going to be in service ever, because I think the stations, the most they can do is 4 cars at a time. So 5 minutes to get the 45 back. All right, that sounds fair. So, well, I don't see any trains, but what we'll do, we're going to get back on the bridge anyway, because we're getting the 45 back to Bonaventure. And then we may see some trains on the bridge. I'll get a view out the window again, facing the tracks. And I'll wrap the stream up close to Bonaventure so I don't use too much data, since my 1 hour of free data is expired. But yeah, we'll definitely take another ride across the bridge now and go to Bonaventure. And I'm going to meet up with YUL Aviation for a bit, Luca, and maybe I was thinking maybe we go to the St. Henry rail crossing, get some trains. I don't know, up to you. So, all right, and get some. All right, have a good night, Sanjeev. Thanks for joining. I don't know if you're still here, Jack, Waffle Wizard. (9:31) it leaves. All right, well, we'll go to the stop. That bus right there, the 13, actually goes to Longueuil Metro Station. Have a good night, Brandon. Thanks for coming. All right, so we're going back into the terminus, and we're going to take the bus back across the bridge and just maybe see a REM train. Sorry about that, guys. I was adjusting my backpack. All right, so we'll wait now for the 45. Shouldn't be too long. By the way, guys, the screens are not working yet. I don't know when the screens are going to be working. Those screens up there. Yeah, I guess meet me at Bonaventure. Or actually, yeah, sure, meet me at Leno Gru. Why not? There. Oh, here comes the 45 now, pulling in. All right, so for this 45, guys, we have a regular length Nova bus. LFS is not going to be an articulated one, so we got to experience both tonight. Yeah, you could leave now. Leave now if you want the airport. Take the 747 bus. 221. Yeah, you're right, Rodrigo. Yeah, 22106. That's what I got here. The only thing about this bus is I don't think the window's open, and the windows are kind of dirty, which means you're not going to be able to see much. But we'll try to figure something out. Yeah, regular hybrid. Guys, so once we get on this bus here, I'm gonna sit on the left side again. Looks like he's gonna park for a bit first. Looks like we're gonna wait a little bit more. Oh, there's the articulated one that we were just on before, going across the bridge again. Yeah, I'll definitely give you a Discord message there. Yeah, so my favorite bus would be the oldest ones right now are the 2006 in Montreal. Also 2006 RTL, 2006 STL, I think they have, 2005. Anyway, the older ones. The oldest ones that are in service. And my favorite of all time is the GM New Look. Alright, so we got 10 minutes to wait for the bus waffle, eh? Alright, thanks. I guess we'll walk around a bit. Get some steps in. There's a fire cabinet, emergency fire cabinet. That bus also goes to Longueuil Metro. Better look at the station from here. Nice view, nice little angle. Yeah, the first gen was amazing. First gen low floor bus was amazing. 2009 I think is when the comfort went down on the Nova bus in Montreal, the STM ones. But I think it all comes down to the seats and the suspension, because I feel RTL buses are much more comfortable than STM. Oh, hey, yeah, Jack saying Cleo is at the window. I think that's our rabbit buddy, our rabbit friend. Right? The rabbit that visits the studio. So we're gonna wait here. That's the thing about Jack's area, St. Anne de Bellevue, is he always gets a lot of wildlife out there. Nature, squirrels, rabbits, lots of birds. So many bird types. Yeah, the first gen was definitely amazing. There's the heaters, by the way, right here. These are heaters, which are not working right now, surprisingly. I don't know if they have been working. Maybe Rodrigo, I know you take this bus, maybe a couple of others will take the buses here, come here often. Have the heaters been activated yet this year, this winter? Those heaters up there? Yeah, the first gen motor was really cool. So we're just gotta wait another few minutes. Yeah, I think we have some Orion buses around here, the EXO buses. Some of them use Orion buses. Hey, good evening, Gigi. There's the 6. I was on that bus the other day. And right behind it is the 5. Hey, Skunky, yeah, you changed your name. I see that, eh? So what I'll do one day, I'll do a live stream across the bridge like I did tonight. And then I'll do another part of the stream going to Longueuil Metro, taking one of the buses. So I think that would be fun, and we could see the yellow line. So I guess we just missed the 45 bus, just as I was arriving back to the station, terminus, from watching for the REM trains. Still none have shown up. So if you're just joining again, I'm going to be getting back on the 45 bus, that one right in front of us. And we'll be going across the Samuel du Champlain Bridge again, back towards Montreal. And I'll wrap it up when we get off the bridge. So that's the plan. And then I'm going to do some collaborating with YUL, aka Luca, for a little bit. And then I'm going home and going to get a good night's sleep. And I'll probably do another live stream later this week sometime. Yeah, so Waffle Wizard, another 5 minutes. I don't know, can you see Waffle, the REM cameras? If there's any trains being tested right now. Have you seen any in the last few minutes? Yeah, sure, definitely send a video. Or Sev, I don't know if you have... Yeah, send it on Discord, sure. Yeah, no problem, Jack. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, thanks, sir, Waffle. Yeah, so I guess no trains, no REM trains as of now. Who knows what we'll see on the bridge, right? Yeah, Saint Jean Overpass, really good place to film trains. Also, any of the train stations. Saint Anne de Bellevue is one of my favorites now. Jack can confirm that. Beautiful place to watch trains. There's also, there's a curve there going across the bridge, and it makes a really cool sound. Yeah, Maisonneuve Overpass as well. Oh, you're talking about... Oh yeah, you're talking about regular trains. Yeah, exactly. So Saint Anne de Bellevue Station, Dorval Station. Yeah, heading back to Montreal now. On the 45, waiting for it to arrive. Should be here any minute now. And I'm going to try to get a view out the window of the REM tracks again. The only problem is these, especially in winter, these bus windows get very dirty. So it's hard to see out of them. We were lucky on the way here because the bus windows on those you're able to open. And the reason you can't open the windows on these newer buses is because there's air conditioning and heating in them. And it prevents the air from escaping. The only problem with that is if you want fresh air, you can't open the windows. Now some of them have 2 little windows on top that open, I guess you could say, vertically. Or rather horizontally, they kind of flip down. But you can't do much with those, so. Alright, thanks there, Sev. I'll check it out after the stream. So we're just waiting for this bus to leave. This one right in front of us. Yeah, the good old Couche-Tard owl. If you don't know what Couche-Tard is, well, it's the same one as the Circle K stores. In Quebec, it's known as the Couche-Tard, the owl. Oh, here we go, guys. We're getting on the bus now. It's coming around. So from what I see, it looks like the back may be the best bet. We'll see. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll change it up. Maybe we'll go in the front. We'll look out the cab. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, I'll stay here for the ride. As long as I'm not in the way and I don't go past this yellow line, I can just stay here and film the ride from the front of the bus. Yeah, $3.50 in Montreal, and obviously cheaper if you buy a bus pass, transit pass, because it's unlimited. But yeah, for a single trip, $3.50. And this bus is $3.50 as well. But if you're taking the bus from Montreal, like this bus here, the RTL, if you were to take it from Montreal to Longueuil, where we are now, or Brossard, it'd be like $6 because they changed to fare zones. We're in Zone B. And if you are in Zone A and you go to Zone B, you have to buy it's a Zone AB ticket. It used to be you could just pay with regular RTL for $3.25. But the good news is for weekends and evenings, they have a beautiful pass. It's $5.75. $5.75 for evenings from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. And weekends it's $14.75, which is what I have now from Friday at 4 p.m. till Monday at 5 a.m. And it's unlimited trips in all the zones A, B, C, D. That's what I'm using right now. Yeah, exactly, Jack. And that's the thing. The RAM, unfortunately, it's a private company, so part of it is for profit. And that's why a lot of the bus lines can't compete with it. They're not allowed to compete with it. For example, the 747 bus that YUL was mentioning, that bus line is going to be abolished when the RAM airport branch opens, but it will still run overnight when the RAM's not open. Have a great night, Fleming. Take care. Thank you for joining me from Vancouver. Another place I want to visit someday. Thank you so much, Jack. I'll get a seat here, why not? We can still see out the window, and, well, the window's dirty, but you can make out something at least. Looks like this section here is the cleanest, and the door, and the windshield, of course. So, just to recap, we're going across the bridge again, guys, one more time. This time back to Montreal. I want to see if we can see any REM trains. Probably not, but you never know. Yeah, this is the 45 Ryan, that's right. And I'm on bus 22106. Yeah, good points, because I mean everything else, the STM and all that's been, you know, RTL we're on right now, STM, STL, Laval, it's all public, right? Public companies. But the RAM is a private one, more or less, providing a public service. Yeah, exactly, Jack. It's going to be crazy on the opening day. There's a station again. So for me personally, I don't think I'm going to go on the opening day because probably I'll have work. But I'm probably going to go after work because I assume a lot of people are going to be there in the morning anyway, and it might be a bit quieter after work. I will definitely go. and for sure, as the days go on and weeks, I think it'll quiet down a bit in terms of the hype. But yeah, I will definitely be bringing footage and live streams. And who knows, Jack, maybe you can come as well. That would be nice, you know, get out and come for a little trip. Up to you though, no pressure, as you say. Yeah, so the night bus, yeah, the 211 runs pretty late, but the night bus to St. Anne's, I think, is the 356. I could be wrong, but there is an overnight bus. I think it's once an hour. I think it's the 356. Goes from Atwater Metro Station all the way to St. Anne de Bellevue. Oh, that's cool. ACD, yeah. Hey ACD, I don't know if you're into music or that, but Jack, the bass guy show, huge music fan. Maybe you can subscribe to him and get to know him there. Local West Island resident. So now guys, we're heading back to Montreal. Yeah, I think or the 350, I'll check again, but it's 3 something because all the night buses start with 3. And it's goes from Atwater to St. Anne de Bellevue and back, and I think it goes through Dorval Station as well. I think it's once every hour overnight. Yeah, it's really cool, eh, Jack? And Laurent is down there, by the way, guys, where I'm facing the camera east. That bridge you can see all lit up, the blue one, you can kind of see it. That's the one that goes right over Laurent. And there's Montreal in the distance. And Jack, I don't know, you can watch a live stream on the projector. That would be cool. And I'll definitely have to phone into the Bass Guy show again soon. That'll be awesome. And Jack got his Skype calls figured out, and he showed me behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal too much because I don't want to spoil it, but Skype calls are going to be really cool on the show now. Frankie McDonald calls in and any other guests. So again, check out Jack's Bass Guy show every Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, go ahead, Seth. Ask any question. And here we are, guys. There's the Gildasur Rev station from the other side. Yeah, so no trains, guys. We're now past the point where we can see the trains. So, yeah, Sev. So they changed the voice occasionally. I guess with technology in modern times that they modernize the voice sometimes. It's the same lady that does the voices, but I think the style of the voice is different. I don't know why they did. I guess it's just they just modernized the sound system, the announcements. That's my best guess. Oh yeah, Jack, if you're interested, it's Mel's Cinema over there. It's a movie studio, also a TV studio. I think they film a lot of TV shows and stuff there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I remember that, Jack. The Lion electric buses apparently were using the STM sound, that do, and I guess it was copyright, and now they had to take them all away. And I guess electric vehicles need some kind of sound for people that are visually impaired. because you can't hear an electric vehicle all the time, right? So you have to know your surroundings. So I think Teslas and all that stuff, they have special sounds on them they make. I think if they're going a certain speed. I think the REM train rush hour is going to be 2 to 5 minutes, and off peak is 5 to 10. Just Google REM Montreal, and it'll tell you, because each line is different. Each REM line is different, the frequency, but I think rush hour is 2 to 5 minutes. Yeah, Jack narrowed it down. Route 4th, 5th. And there's a song, a very famous song. What's the name of it? It's in my mind. Fanfare for the Common Man. Fanfare for the Common Man. If you listen to that song, Google the song Fanfare for the Common Man, and you'll hear the first notes are the same as the Metro. And here's a bit of a funny fact. There's a video on YouTube of, what band was it? They're in Olympic Stadium playing Fanfare for the Common Man. Can't remember the name of the band, but look it up on YouTube, you'll see it. Yeah, exactly. What's the name of that band? Maybe you know, Jack? They played the song in Olympic Stadium when it was empty, when there was no roof on it. This is back in the 70s. Oh, there you go. So the REM is going to run as frequent as the Metro. Yeah, so pretty much it's going to be synchronized in terms of the hours and frequency, I guess. Oh, Space Odyssey was a beautiful film. Way ahead of its time. Beautiful music. Amazing how the space station looked, you know, with the screens. I think they explained they used mirrors. And they put TV screens in front of the mirrors, and the mirrors would look like flat screens. I think that was the trick they used. Yes, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, that's the one. They're the ones that had that Fanfare for the Common Man guitar solo in, not guitar solo, but show at Olympic Stadium. It was all empty. Look it up on YouTube. I think 20 hours a day sounds about right, Jack? Or it could be maybe 18. How many hours a day? Does anyone know? How many hours? It's the same as the STM, so I guess Saturday it'll be open later. Maybe 18, 19 hours a day during the week, 20 hours on Saturdays. Yeah, front screen projection. For the REM, I don't know what the door sound's going to sound like. That's a really good question. Oh, imagine that. Jack knows Jack knows so many musicians and famous people, entertainers. It's so cool. And Jack was also mentioning he's the one that got me into Weather Report. Very cool band, very cool album. I think it was Heavy Weather it's called, but yeah, I listen to that occasionally. Really cool. Jaco Pastorius, and I think Jack, one of the members, passed away recently. You did a community post. One of the founding members. Yeah, Wayne Shorter. Hey Aiden, welcome back. So I'm pulling into the terminus again, and I wonder where YUL is. He said to meet him at Lino Group. Maybe we'll let's see how I'm doing for data, guys. Data's doing good. So you know what, maybe we'll take a metro ride to Lino Group. on the orange line. Yeah, CBC Radio, one of my favorite platforms. CBC Radio, I know they have different ones. I think there's CBC Radio 1, 2. They used to have another good station, classical music station in Montreal. Too bad they cut it. It was Classic Montreal or something it was called. They closed it down a couple of years ago. I don't even know if any stations play classical music anymore. Local stations. And there was another station for old songs, Oldies 990. Oldies 990 AM. It had old songs from the 60s, 70s, 80s. Here, look at this, guys. This is one of my favorite places that I have to come here to go skating. This is in 1000 de la Gauchetière, the skating rink right here. Beautiful, beautiful rink. Really nice vibe, nice environment. And I think you have to reserve online though to go there. But anyways, yeah, I'll definitely be doing a video there eventually. Maybe a little skating video. Here's a ticket booth. So the ARTM, if you're wondering, the ARTM is in charge of all the pricing and stuff for EXO, which is the transit system that goes really far out of Montreal. RTL, where we just were, South Shore. STL, which is Laval, north of Montreal. And of course, STM, Montreal. And the ARTM is a relatively new agency. They're the ones that were in charge of the fare restructuring. Zone A, Zone B, Zone C. I think there was hundreds of fares before, hundreds of different types of fares. Now they, I think, eliminated a lot of them and simplified the fare structure. That's why I have now the ability to have a weekend pass for just under almost $15, $14.75, and it lets me use any form of transit in any zone. So if I want to go to Zone D, let's say Valleyfield or wherever, I can, it used to be $9 a ticket. I think it still is, but if I go on the weekend and I have a pass, it's actually cheaper to get a pass than spend $18 for 2 tickets. So same with an evening pass. If I want to go to the South Shore, instead of paying like $6 per way, $12, I pay $5.75 and it gives me unlimited trips. So yeah. Oh, Biddles, I've heard of that. There was a famous jazz musician, Biddles. Sounds familiar. 93.5 still plays classics, eh? Classical music, cool. Yeah, what else was there? Yeah, have a good night, Sev. So I'm almost at the metro now. I'm gonna probably maybe ride a few stations and then call it a night. Gonna see where Luca is, our transit buddy there. Luca, if you're watching, let me know where you are. YUL. Central Station would be down there, by the way, for the trains. Yeah, there's a SkyTrain, another, I think, yeah, another extension of the SkyTrain's opening. And I think in Edmonton, where another viewer, George, is, Edmonton is opening a light rail metro as well. Yeah, why not, Seth? So I'm gonna, because I know when I, so what I'll do is I'll probably do the metro today, and I'll call it a night. So maybe another 5-10 minutes, depending on when the train comes. So yeah, it was a good live stream. I figured out how now to I just have to manually reconnect the data when my 1 hour of free data ends. So next time that happens, it'll probably cut off for a minute, and then it'll come right back on. Yeah, Sev, Toronto's got some transit projects as well. Yeah, for light rail. So Luca will be at LG. Okay, so thanks Waffle, so he's probably there. And that was our train that we just missed. Hey guys, sorry if the signal's a bit bad. Hopefully we make it. Yeah, Jack, there was another one, the Montreal Jazz House, I think it was called. I remember it was downtown, really nice restaurant. Never went in, but from the outside it looked really cool. The Montreal, or House of Jazz, I think it was called. I don't know if you're familiar with that, the House of Jazz. But 10 minutes, guys. All too familiar. All right, so look, you know what I'll do, guys, since it's going to be 10 minutes, I want to save some of my battery here because I'm getting down. I'm at 28%. So, oh, cool, you gigged there. Wow, Jack, that's amazing. Yeah, it's a shame a lot of these places closed. I wanted to check them out the more I learned about them, you know. And by the way, this is where the old analog clocks used to be. You know, the clocks that used to flip. Old technology, but beautiful. They should have preserved a couple, you know, just for nostalgic sake. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap her up here, guys. Yeah, Jack, you rode the SkyTrain. Hey, wow, cool. Maybe if you have any pictures, you can send them too. So up to you though. So it's right now, what are we? We're 10 or 9:52 p.m. Eastern. So I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Oh, Luke is coming to Bonaventure. So he's coming to Bonaventure. So I'm gonna wait here at Bonaventure for Luca, which means he's gonna be on the other side. You know what? Maybe we'll say hi to Luca. Luca was bugging me earlier. He wanted to be part of the stream. He wanted to be a little guest on the stream. So you know what we'll do? We'll go up and we'll meet him on the other side, and I'll let him say hi to everybody, and then I'll wrap it up. So if you want, it shouldn't be too long. Maybe 5 minutes. He should be arriving. I hear his train now. Oh, it's the escalator. My bad. Well, actually, to get on the other side, all I have to do is go back down again and go over this little bridge. So we'll meet Luca. Yeah, it is really interesting, you know. So it's 2 minutes, guys. The train's coming in 2 minutes. My pleasure. So guys, if you want to wait for another minute or two, Luca will be here. YUL Aviation. He was in the chat before. If you want to say hi, I know he wanted to say hi to the stream. If not, no pressure at all. And then once he comes, I'll let him say hi, and then we'll wrap up. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Jack. The second floor. Yeah, because this is a bridge, basically, that connects the two platforms. So he's probably going to be on this train. Or if he's not on this train, he'll be on the next one. I'm hoping he is on this one. We'll get a nice view of the train coming in from here. Oh, I didn't know it was a song, Jack. Seems there's a song for everything, eh? Okay, guys, he's going to be on the next train in 7 minutes or 6 minutes. Sorry, guys. So if you want to wait a bit longer, he'll be here in 6 minutes. He's not on this train. He'll be here in the next one in 6 minutes. I'll have to Google that or YouTube that song. Yeah, so 6 more minutes till the next train. We'll stay up here because it's a nice scene. Yeah, it would be nice if MR63s never retired. They were the trains that retired 3 or 4 years ago or longer. Time flies. They're the ones that had the white interior, the white seats. So next train is going the other way, which is coming from this direction. And Luca will be on the next one. Yeah, I think they could have upgraded them, maybe extended the life of them. But there is, like I said, one on display at the Expo Rail Museum, and there's one at University de Montreal for people to go into. And the cab is open. You can actually touch the old controls. I'm gonna go there and make a video. And there's a couple of other ones that are outside in LaSalle, where there's a power substation. Yeah, Jack, you're gonna ride the REM in the West Island. That should be another 4 years, maybe 3 years, 2-3 years. They keep extending it, the date, because there's problems all the time. Originally, this thing was supposed to open, the line here in the South Shore to here was supposed to open, I think last year sometime in December. So you have to wait a little bit. All right, guys, another 4 minutes and we'll see Luca. Hey, Waffle, if you're on, do you know what car number he'll be in? Do you know? Maybe you can ask him which car he's in. If you're, oh, there you go, set 66. And there's the 6th car. If you're on the 6th car, it's 666. So Luke is on set 66. We'll see what car he's in. We'll go down. Yeah, Jack was mentioning, he's asking the question, did anyone lose their local food store? That's because in St. Anne de Bellevue, they lost their local food store. Marché Richelieu closed down. And now Jack has to go across the bridge or go to Couche-Tard or order food online. And they didn't give anyone notice. They just closed the store out of nowhere. I think it was like 1 day notice. But I think you can get a free newspaper outside the store. A free Gazette. Do you still do that, Jack? Do you still get the Gazette there at the store? The REM, I think, only goes to Kirkland. It only goes to Kirkland. Because I think the regular commuter train goes to St. Anne de Bellevue, so they only extended it to Kirkland. The REM only stops at Kirkland, I believe. Lands de Orme, it's called, the station. And Jack was mentioning 5 food stores at one point. Well, and lots of bars, lots of restaurants, and now it's all going down the drain. St. Anne de Bellevue, there's very few good things left there, eh? But there's the thrift shop that I'm gonna go see, and there's that restaurant that has some great pizza. We're gonna grab a slice someday there. So he's in the first car, so that means he's gonna be way down here. So he's coming now. Yeah, they wanted the REM to go over the Ile de Tour bridge. Yeah, I heard that, Jack. And if you haven't heard, that bridge that he just mentioned, they're gonna have to build a new one. It's in bad shape. And they waited way too long to build it. And now there's all kinds of repairs, traffic nightmares. Oh, so you know about St. Anne de Bellevue, eh, ACD? Yeah, you and Jack know the old days. The first time I went to St. Anne de Bellevue was 2006. All right, so there's the train on the other side, and Lucas is coming momentarily, actually. He's on the other side. What am I saying? Oh, man. I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side, guys. I'm gonna go back and we'll meet him. Or maybe we'll yell from across the tracks. And there's car 666 right there. It's the one there, set 66, car 6. Satan's Love. Remember that, Jack, Bass Guy show? So Luca is on the other side. We'll see if he's staying there, waiting for me, or if he's going to take the stairs. But we'll see him in a moment. Oh, he must have went up the stairs. So we're playing a little game here of hide and seek, I guess. Unintentionally. So he's probably, we'll take the stairs here. He's at the ticket booth barriers. Yeah, Jack, he's invisible like Larry. There he is. Hey, Luca, nice to meet you. All right, we're gonna come now to see him. I see his hat. He's a tall man, very tall. There he is, everybody, Luca. There he is. Hey, Luca, good to see you. This is Luca, everybody.
Hello.
There, you get to be on the live stream.
Finally.
Yeah, man. So Luca is in the West Island.
Yeah.
West Island of Montreal, and
You
yeah.
followed in my footsteps an
Yeah.
hour ago.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly. So there he is. There's me. There's Luca. So I'm gonna wrap up the stream, guys. So thanks all for watching, and subscribe to Luca as well.
Have a good day, everyone.
Good day, good night, and
Have a good night.
thank you all for watching. See you all soon.